We're going to toss it now to Lisa Van Cise in the First Alert Weather Center, and I have a feeling it's going to be like a Gore-Tex weekend.
Absolutely. Yeah, dust it off if you haven't already.
And welcome to 1545. Seattle police are looking for a group of men involved in a fatal stabbing downtown. It happened in the Belltown neighborhood overnight. Police say the victim was walking with his girlfriend when they got into an argument with a group of men. As the victim walked away, one of the men attacked and stabbed him in the chest. The victim died at the hospital. Police say the men got away in a gray truck or SUV. Search and rescue crews in Idaho's Silver Valley searching the mountains near Kellogg for a missing man. 22-year-old Jesse Kilbreath was last seen Monday. He was staying at his mother's home when he walked into the wilderness without telling anyone. His brother says Kilbreath wanted to go live in the woods, but his family believes he only took a coat, some boots, and a bow. And Tacoma public libraries are closed today. They're going to stay closed through Monday. They were supposed to reopen after a technology upgrade, but officials say unexpected problems continue to pop up. The vendor is going to try another download today. If that fails, the library will temporarily revert to its old system and reopen the libraries to the public. That's 1545. We're back in 2 minutes.
Now, Northwest Health.
Construction crews in Spokane are making progress on WSU's new medical facility. But now the changing weather could pose some new challenges. KREM 2's Sean Chitness explains. A Spokane massage therapist helping parents of sick children relieve some stress. Nick Chun volunteers every Thursday at the local Ronald McDonald House to give parents a much-needed break. But it's Nick who insists he gets the most out of it.
You know, they say thank you, obviously, because it feels good. But they say, you know, I think I can sleep tonight. The stress is off me. I feel tired now.
Some parents say that if they are feeling good, they can project those positive feelings and relaxation onto their sick children, which helps with treatment. There's now some good news about car booster seats. Parents have more safe options. Test results released today show 50 booster seats with a high rating. Just a few years ago, in 2008, the Institute found only 10 seats to recommend. The Institute says it's important to use a seat that allows the lap belt to fit tightly over the thighs.
It's not riding up on the tummy, which is prone to injury in a crash. And the shoulder belt is fitting snugly across the center of the shoulder. It's not riding off to the side. It's not riding up on the neck.
Boosters are generally intended for children 4 to 8 years old who weigh up to 80 pounds. Apparently, parking violators aren't paying their fines in Spokane. The city says they have hundreds of thousands of dollars in unpaid parking tickets. In fact, the top 10 violators owe the city a combined total of $73,000 in fines.
Someone owes $11,000 in parking tickets. Does that surprise you?
Well, yes. I mean, that's a lot of parking tickets, frankly.
How would you even amass that amount? It's mind-boggling to me.
Well, if you don't pay your ticket, you could get a call from a collections agency. Each year, Spokane sends about $500,000 in unpaid tickets to collections. Basketball fans in Portland, get ready. The Trailblazers getting ready to take on the Lakers in the first regular season game. The preseason did not end well for the team, didn't end the way they hoped. They lost to the Utah Jazz last night. The Blazers play their season opener against LA on Halloween night at the Rose Garden. Both Oregon football teams look to keep their undefeated seasons alive this weekend. The Ducks are going into their game against Colorado as heavy favorites. Kickoff is at noon tomorrow in Eugene. Then at 7:15 tomorrow night, the Beavers will be in Seattle to take on the Washington Huskies at CenturyLink Field. Quarterback Sean Mannion is expected to start after sitting out the last 2 weeks with a knee injury. Hoping to send a message through their wardrobe. Coming up, why some Northwest women are wearing the same dress for an entire month.
Northwest News Today.
Welcome back. The life of Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain could be played out on stage. Courtney Love, Cobain's widow, is reportedly in talks about a potential stage show or even a movie. It would highlight Cobain's life, his work in the Seattle band, and his marriage to Love. Women across the country hope to start a new fashion trend. The look, wearing the same dress every day for the entire month. The October Dress Project is a month-long experiment in pro-simplicity, pro-creativity, and anti-consumerism. Northwest moms are taking on the challenge.
I hope that people realize that we have enough. We as Americans are one of the wealthiest nations, and we have an abundance.
The idea is to dress up as differently as possible each day. The October Dress Project came from a blog out of Canada to reassess need versus want. A Scottish brewery has unveiled the world's strongest beer just in time for the weekend with an alcohol volume of a whopping 65%. Brewmeister calls the drink Armageddon. To put this into perspective, beers in the U.S. average between 4 to 10%. Brewmeister brewers warn that the beer should be sipped and served in brandy-sized doses. And this Thanksgiving, you can gobble up a sweet turkey. Take a look at this. Baskin-Robbins is celebrating the holiday with a cold surprise. This realistic-looking turkey is actually an ice cream cake. The legs are sugar cones. The turkey cake costs about $30 and serves 12 to 16 people. Looks good to me. You're watching NWCN, and we are back in 2 minutes.